Hi everybody, Maverick O'Sullivan here, and today this video is being made for the sake of saving lives, because today we are talking about depression. It may sound like I'm trying to sell you something or whatever, or convince you something. No, all I want is to spread a very important message about how to deal with some things, whether you have it or you know someone who has it. So just by watching this and sharing it, you're going to earn easy karma points, okay? So I personally have depression, and that's actually one of the reasons I've been having trouble getting as much content out to you as I usually do. I've done some filming and stuff, I just haven't completed some of these projects I've been working on, and I feel bad about it, because I know that I do have some wonderful fans. Anyway, on to the matter at hand. We don't need a reason. Depression doesn't need a reason to eat at us. We could be having the best day of our lives, and that depression monster can pull us down even then. So for those of you who don't understand depression, don't be like, hey, what do you have to be depressed about? I'm not doing it on purpose. It's my brain chemistry, and so if you do have depression, I do recommend that you get proper treatment and everything like that, because it makes a big difference. Whether it's depression, ADHD, all sorts of stuff, getting treatment and medicine, that's one really big important part of overcoming it. One of the things that I want to message you about today is about how to not feed that monster. So like I said, you could be having the best day of your life, and that depression monster sneaks up on you and says, hey, it's not going to get any better than this. Why don't you just quit while you're ahead? And when you are in that depression state of mind, it'll alter your perspective, and it'll make you think, that sounds like a good idea. Because that's just your brain being turned against you. I am so used to relying on my brain that when it turned against me, it almost killed me. Because I was so used to relying on it, and it's telling me, hey, this is a good idea, this is a good idea. Off yourself. And I'm like, but anyway, I've learned a lot since then. And perfect example, and this is where I want you to get eventually, if you do have depression, is that I was having difficulty at a new job, learning some new equipment stuff, and I was having difficulty. A little depression monster snuck up, and it's like, hey, if you can't finish this, if you can't do this right, how are you going to survive in life? And I started to be like, wait a minute, that's the depression monster. When I realized that, I realized I had caught it. I realized, what am I going to do with this? I'm going to set it aside. Because I know it seems like it makes sense right now. I'm going to put a pin in that. I'm going to hold it till later. So later on, when I was like, okay, I feel a little better now. I've gotten a little better at the thing. I look back at it, it's this tiny little thing, so stupid a thought. I'm like, whew, and it was gone. Now, obviously, it's not that simple, but the mere fact that I realized that for once, I got ahead of this little bastard. I realized I can do this now. Like now, for the first time, like on that day, I realized I can do this. I don't have to be afraid of this depression monster anymore. I know how to catch it. I know its weakness. And I want you to learn that. I want you to learn, next time one of those depression thoughts tries to sneak up on you, I want you to learn how to not feed it. I guarantee that will make things so much easier. Because if I had fed it, it could have dragged me down, but I didn't. I hope all of you with depression can get to that point where, it's still going to be tough. We're still going to have our tough days, weeks, months sometimes. Like this last month when I've had difficulty completing some of my projects for various reasons, and a big part of it was depression. But I'm so much better adjusted. I feel so much better about myself, and I want you to have that too. I really do. I'm Maverick O'Sullivan. I appreciate you. Thank you.